Ah, that makes me happy. At Poplars, I hope so too. Hello, Oblivion Wolf. Good to see you today. Oh, loving the new strats from favorite runners today. Hopefully, we'll see some new route action today. Mumu Diddy, the real MVP, the man who can practice all the way up until the last mere milliseconds of the match. It always just trips me up when I see that planet go up. Like, I feel like it's 3D for a split second, and it's just nice. Lumen making a fantastic start. And nhammen not far behind him. Mumu in the chat, I'm the Switch Master. I also love seeing the inputs on Mumu's side. It's just kind of a nice touch. How to Falcon can? That is a fantastic question. I haven't gotten personally practiced myself, but my understanding is it goes like this. To trigger Moonfall, it's basically manipulating the... Yes, what Mr. Wizard said, it's usually moonwalk into a flip. And what happens is that the game seems to register that as you falling at a different rate of speed. It confuses the game in a nutshell. So if someone can correct me on that one, since my knowledge is limited and giving a more technical definition, I'd be grateful. But essentially, the game is essentially flipped into thinking that you're moving and falling at a much higher velocity than normal, like you're falling from a higher distance. So your falling velocity starts to accelerate rapidly. Fantastic strats from Mumu here, making fantastic movement on up to the climb, and nhammen shortly behind him, entering the small pirate room of the old Turian room. At Darker Judas, thank you very much. Much help. Very kind. Much wow. nhammen having a little bit of struggle attempting to go for the beehee climb. Yeah, and half beehee climb, half attempt to climb there. Not too bad at all. A little bit of a struggle, but ultimately doing well on his own. Fantastic fantastic bomb torso by Diddy. nhammen starting his fight with Bomb Torso, while Diddy making a pretty clean getaway, getting a nice little damage boost out the door into the Great Pirate. And a solid fight from nhammen, maintaining optimally perfect health. Gonna have a good span of missile drops here, making his way up through this hallway and on his way up through the Alcatraz towards his first E-tank. Mubu doing a gracefully smooth getting a little choked up here. A gracefully smooth mockball right into those missiles. nhammen really pulling out the stops, getting his movement to be more ideal, taking a couple of hits from these pirates here, not bad at all. Diddy, on the other hand, getting his charge beam. Now the real curiosity here, is Diddy going to just stick with old route as most of the runners in this race have, or is he going to make his bold attempt at trying a new route? Who was setting up for an initial mockball, not quite getting the jump on that, going for a second try here. Diddy doing a fantastic damage boost right from the lower end of the universe, not quite getting the perfect optimal strat for the room, but making that backup look very easy. A solid mockball from nhammen there. Nice dodging jump on his way to get the supers. Diddy going past the new tube, opening up with hopefully solid opening super, going for a close-up rather than a far shot. Cost him a little time, not bad at all. nhammen still struggling to make his way up to, and ultimately keeping good account of his supers and missile counts. It looks like it is. Moo opting to go for old route instead. And taking the Credo to prom. Poor Mumu. Didn't want to take the dance, but couldn't resist those beautiful spiky bellies. If that's his thing. Getting a couple missile treats, giving it a good sit down. A solid 10:55 approach at Varia, and Hammond quickly making his way. Maybe might give a surprise. No, gonna go ahead and just take old route. Solid initial shot to open the door, though. Maintaining good eye on his strats there. Maybe a little bit slow on execution, but at least nailing down the strats ultimately going to help him in the end as he becomes more practiced and versed as a runner. Lulu making a pretty clean business center movement there. Getting a good shot on the, I guess, Sparky Gamer there. I don't really have its name off. Lulu fantastically getting his high jump boots, while nhammen making his way to the big green boss. Great movement by Mumu there. Nicely done to get into speed booster areas. Excuse me. The speed booster's room. Fantastic movement. Just very, very well moved. nhammen slowly picking up his pace. Still having a little bit of struggle with getting out of that hole there, making it through. Mumu collecting his well-deserved speed booster to opt to get out. Moo really picking up his pace here, getting right on through, getting back to Business Center to head up the Fantoon. Good attempt on his wave beam, getting it in a pretty optimal try. Moo maintaining his really sturdy lead against nhammen, while nhammen just now making his way past the Business Center, heading in to go get his speed booster. nhammen finally getting his Voltage speed booster at 18 minutes. Moo, on the other hand, getting his power bombs just at about the 18 and a half, or 18 and 15 second mark. Glazing at the ammo counts here, Moo's maintaining fairly good ammo counts across the board. Picking up those couple of supers there. This will count pretty optimal coming into this particular area. And nhammen maintaining both high energy and high ammo, although he could probably afford to increase his movement speed at the cost of his health. That is right, Candy. Moo's on a fantastic pace here, maintaining a fairly strong PB pace. And nhammen, I haven't seen many bad splits from him. Might particularly be on a pretty solid pace himself. Good effective shots, pretty good pattern. Now getting, looks like a mid-slow if I caught that correctly. And Ghost is down for the count. Well done by Moo Diddy. A fast Fantoon kill. And nhammen making good work to get right on out of the business center. making his way back to Red Tower, and slowly making his attempt to go fight the ghost himself. At Sword of Super Saiyan, yes. Fantastic ammunition, sort of decent health. We're probably able to pick up just a little bit of health coming up here in the attic, recover a little bit, and some of it, in fact, probably a good chunk, as he makes his way through the hallway to gravity. Next time on Super Metroid, will the Chozo ever get his well-deserved throw at the spikes of life? Ooh, nice missile lake by nhammen there. Setting up for another lake fly. Good on spark and good height too. At the real Monk. That's actually one of my favorite rooms in the game as well. Although many people will be surprised to know that my favorite room in the game is actually the worst room in the game. It's actually one of my favorite rooms. At Bacon 1207, who's leading? Right now, Moo Diddy in an extremely strong lead by well over, I'd almost say a well over 10-minute lead. Fantastic strategy by nhammen there, making really good use of those eyes there, recovering some of themselves, getting really close on his health there. Being extra careful not to fire a super Getting really, really close on that health. Hopefully gets a decent Doppler. Oof. His health is really, really close. Oh, wow. And Hammond, be careful. Alright, got a little bit of recovery health. Still getting hit. Keeping right up to that 76 mark. This is intense. Oh man, he is playing it real dangerous now. Oh, and ripperonis by nhammen. nhammen braving the storms, going for it once more on the breach. That right there is determination, it seems. We'll see. I haven't seen anything yet, so it looks like he's going to go for a second attempt. Ladies and gentlemen, give your follows to nhammen here for a fantastic approach. Even with the significant amount of time he's behind, still wanting to go for a completionist. That's dedication. nhammen almost getting a good moonfall as well. Oh, Mumu Diddy doing an accidental vertical spark. So no happy for him, or full happy today. That would be at Keani, if I'm saying that Keani, that would be interesting. If he did get a change damage and did a reset, that would be interesting. At Shadow Whister, I entirely agree. The only bad run you have is the one you don't complete. I entirely agree. At Bugs Can't Hide, that is true. nhammen's previous moment did die at Mother Brain too, so it's very possible. Mumu getting spark suits like a champ, making it look just casually easy there. Dang, Mumu. Only pulling out those show-off moves there. At Toasty Mussins, thank you. Good kill. Man, I really hope someone clipped that. Just filthy, casually gotten spark suit. Mumu, 30 minutes in, getting his well-earned space jump. A pretty solid fight against Dragon, I do see Mara. So. nhammen nicely making his way over to Bomb Torso once more. Also, in terms of commentator news, ladies and gentlemen, Palmy just got his callback for a second job, or for his second job interview. A really good one at that. So give the runners a really good follow and hope that Palmy gets this next job, but it'll help him a lot. Aside from that, we'll be doing a fantastic Cack Attack room there. It's a cook job, but one that will definitely pay the bills. At the real Nook. If you haven't already, give both runners a follow. I know most of you guys have probably been following this tournament all the way through, but just in case you haven't, give yourself a quick check. Go through your Twitch subscriptions, check on your runner's name, and see if they are in your follows list. And if they are, go ahead and send them a hi, or maybe even a subscription. If they can, send them a donation, or even just go ahead and send them a hi and tell them how much you love them. Thank them for their good work here on Speedrun. If not, give them a good follow, as well as a good follow here on our Speed Gaming channels 1 through 6, and our foreign channels. Yeah, if you have a couple different languages that you speak. Ooh, getting a fairly good little ice room set over here. Well, to survive 34 minutes, a good 5-minute transition between areas, not bad at all. And nhammen hastily making his way over to charge me, not skipping a beat at all, doing some really strong movement in consideration for his entire run. Not bad at all. And Hammond just now making his way right to Kraid, taking him to excuse me, taking Kraid to prom again once more. I mean, who wouldn't want to date spiky stomached, screamy, yelly, moody, fingers flying across the room? That is eyeballs. Gotta love Kraid. Take a seat, Kraid. I use pronouns. As far as I know, Kraid is just a Kraid. We don't even know anymore. Nice sausage room, yes. Ooh, spiky from the dragon. Moom having a fairly solid fight. Getting a couple of grabs in there. The dragon really not wanting to play nice today. But getting a final third grab in there. Solid fight, 38 minutes in. Good time for Diddy. As Lemoyne Jones, I have to tell that pun on stream. Just for future reference if chat doesn't get recorded. Lemoyne Jones says, quote, I hear Dachshunds are the worst dogs with a U. At NFLX. Sorry about your prompt, dude. In the meantime, you do have these streams to watch. Always a nice pickup. Ooh, getting a actually not so great start off to this room. Recovering fairly good, making his way back up to the Bubble Mountain. First having to make his way through these three Tuckeronis here, while nhammen here getting his well-deserved hideout boots. And Halifax. Well, don't cry too much because there's going to be more Super Metroid coming up tonight. Another match at 5 p.m. Eastern and a follow match after that at 6 p.m. That's right. Super Metroid, the only game that literally can cure depression. PSA, if you are struggling with depression, please do seek help. You are not alone. While Mumu makes his way to the G4, and Hammond going up for his speed booster. guess while I do have some time here, to continue that PSA, seriously, if any one of you guys who either watches the stream or if you know of a runner that is seriously struggling emotionally, please do know that you are cared for. You always reach out on any one of the speed gaming channels and there are people to help you. I guess I might as well let you know. I myself, as of 2 weeks ago, was released from the hospital from a recent suicide attempt. I won't go into too many details, but just remember that you guys are always cared for here in the speed gaming community. If you ever need to reach help, there is many resources around to get help. Because just like in Hammond's stream over here, where he's having a struggle to get his wave beam, there's always a way to get to the top. So even if you're feeling lonely in the golden floor, just remember that there are other runners to help pick you up even in the darkest of times, and that you are going to have a good experience ahead if you can persevere through, and that there are people who will miss you. There are many channels out there that do talk on this as well. In fact, Wild Anaconda 69, a runner that most of you guys may hear of, actually did suicide hotline help to help those who were in need. And I'm sure somewhere on his channel he does have resources to aid those who may or may not know they need help. So end plug-in here, Moo Diddy here, getting to his G4, and Hammond quickly making his way out from his wave beam, making his way back towards the business center. Hey chat, he's in Morphol in the water. You know what that means? Momo's rolling in the deep. Had to say, sorry. Add an LFX, I am very sorry to hear that. Once again, if any of you guys feel that you need help or are having a hardship dealing, just know there are people who are willing to help. Fantastic grouping strats over from Moo Diddy here. And Hammond trying to go for that swag spark, accidentally making a quick vertical. Happens to the best of runners. Not going for a D-boost recovery, but still making his way up towards the red tower. Diddy with 9 supers and 20 missiles. Not quite the count I think he was hoping for, but I think doing good. Maybe he'll get some luck drops. Excellent. Full 10-25. That's a good ammo count to be going into. Oh, got the grabs. At least facing right like a champ, run validated. Moo Diddy coming into chat and making a quick commentary saying, quote, crap, and, quote, well, no sub 53. At Abs Daddy. Yes, he previously died to Fanny at just about 26 minutes in. nhammen with the accidental instant airball. Good that he can do it though. Nhammen with the backtracking? I guess he just wanted to see that cack attack. Am I right? Yeah, no, that was just terrible. nhammen going for his attempts up the hardest part of the red tower here. It looks like he's going to opt to do a couple of supers to get rid of some of these guys missing one super. Mumu, on the other hand, moving on to another Brain 2. Remaining with 4 supers. And plenty of health to spare. Ooh, when we're just coming in a chat with a never mind still can't versus can still be. Interesting. Mumu Diddy PB pace? Hype? Throw a chat or even a cheer below this to give luck to the runner, hopefully for a fantabulous PD. At Mumu Diddy, I didn't even know this. And for those at home watching this VOD after the fact, if you don't have a chat, listen to this. Mumu Diddy being asked, quote, what is Mumu's age? Mumu Diddy responding with, I'm 15, 16 in 2 months. That's right. This 50, potentially sub 53, is coming from a 15-year-old. To the future runners that might want to run this category, doesn't matter how old or young or how interesting your, Fortnite skills might be, relevant in time, but you literally can pick this game up even as a youngster and be able to match even top tier runners. Keep in mind, Zosti and them maintaining 80% averages of 41s, meaning getting a 53 in sub hour is still a fantastic time. And way to go to nhammen for even persevering through, getting up to his red tower, getting his well-deserved power bombs, and following through with his run. nhammen going for another Missile Lake, getting his missile again, and a fantastic Shine Spark to show. Making a slight edge off fall there, costing him a couple of seconds. Not bad at all. Going for the nice face front BE Spark, loving it. Oh, Chad, you're gonna love this. Mumu Diddy finishing with an official SRL time of 52:48. Ladies and gentlemen, Mumu Diddy improved his personal best of 54:49 by 2 minutes and 1 second. Congratulations to Mumu Diddy. Oh, for those at home that might not be able to see chat after this VOD may be released on Twitch, Mumu Diddy saying, quote, "My real PB was 54 minutes and 13 seconds, a PB gained by over 1 minute and 26 seconds. Once again, congratulations to Mumu Diddy." Nhammen making his second round of the Ghost, health much better than it was when he initially started his previous fight. Congrats to Nhammen for defeating the Fantoon, health 60, getting a semi-decent ammo count there. In fact, fantastic ammo count. Health not so much. Also, Dear Force over from Mumu Diddy's side. Mumu Diddy, the French Force. Gotta love those French fries, French's mustard, and French toast. Sora Super Saiyan with the Mumu Force. War Tweaker, how much of your life do you have left? Um, I hopefully have at least another 60 years ahead of me. That's the goal. Looking at nhammen, he's gonna be all right. Actually, no. I think he's gonna be cutting it really close if he doesn't have any good hops. Oh, this could be bad. 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 Oh, oh, brave man. And at 59.08, getting his well-deserved grape suit. Living on the edge indeed, and hamming. Fantastic hop. Oh, crab. Now it's up to him if whether he'd like to continue or not. What do you think, chat? I think we might have time on this SG channel for him to make one more attempt. Unfortunately, it looks like he has decided to GG with a forfeit at 1 hour. Well, good on the attempt anyway. Thank you so much all for watching. Congrats again to Mumodidi and nhammen for the attempt. Good try there, buddy. It's this game is unforgiving, very unforgiving, and that was good on you to try and just push on through, even with the accidental death. It's a good try. Please stay in these races. You got some good potential. You got great strat management, great memorization of the game, and ultimately a really solid understanding of even some of the more advanced strats. So once again, thank you for watching again. If you haven't already, follow runners and go ahead and give the SG channels a follow. And if you'd like, you can give me the commentary follow here. Not necessary at all. And with that, it has been a fantastic watch. Go ahead and here shortly, go ahead and watch the other Super Metroid game channels. And with that, we'll see you next time.